There's a lot of new movies coming to theaters this weekend, so we thought, why not talk to the guy who knows everything about movies? His name's Sean Chandler, from Sean Chandler Talks About YouTube. Of course, he's a really nice guy, and that's why we brought him on, really. Sean, thanks for coming on. Last week, before we talk about the new movies this week, there's like 3 of them, but last week, the biggest film of the year so far, Minecraft, opened up, and you and I talked about it at this exact moment. We said, this probably looks like a dumb movie, not gonna do great. Mm-hmm. Do you want to make an apology to our audience or anything?
So I have been doubting this movie all along. Now, I understand Minecraft has a huge audience because I have kids. So since my son's first word was Minecraft, and I had to get him the pickaxe, the Lego sets to go along with the video game, all of that. I understand it's huge, but the trailers just looked really stupid. It looked like it didn't have any cross-generational appeal. So I completely doubted this movie. I thought it would do good, or it would do decent. But people were telling me, man, this is a $1 billion franchise. It's going to break records. And that's what happened. But all the projections were wrong. This movie was projected to open to $50 million here in the United States. It opened to $163 million. It's the 3rd biggest opening ever for a Warner Brothers movie. It beat Barbie from a couple years back, the biggest opening ever for a video game adaptation. And I think what we're seeing here is those next generations, Gen Z and Gen Alpha, their culture. Yeah. And there was a movie made for them. A movie designed for their tastes, their weird, quirky, random tastes, the memes, the quotability.
I agree with this. Let me just say, because this is now like our generation was like Star Wars. Mm-hmm. You've got some epics like Lord of the Rings, but now this generation has a chance, has a voice, and they do it with Minecraft from the guy who made Napoleon Dynamite. Do you see what's the next franchise like that? Is it Fortnite?
If you're looking for what the franchise with the likelihood to have this kind of impact, yes, it absolutely is Fortnite, because you're looking for those things that are ubiquitous for the current upcoming generation, and it's Minecraft and it's Fortnite. That's the joke. When I did some videos last summer of me kind of picking on Gen Z, Gen Alpha, it was me wearing a Minecraft shirt and a Fortnite hat. Like, that's what it was, because every single one of them are obsessed with both of those games. And so they lean into that. They go into the memes. You'd see the same results again. We're seeing their generation emerge in what they connect with and what that looks like.
All right, 7:53 time. Minecraft movie made the box office a little bit more fun this last weekend, but many, especially critics, were not fans of the film, including our very own Sean Chandler from Sean Chandler Talks About. We talked about this last week, Sean. And what's even surprising is not just how shocked we were on the extreme amount of money Minecraft have made, but this has turned out to become like almost an extreme fan event for a new generation, right?
Yeah, I took my son to go see it opening night, so like the first showing he could possibly see, and he was like quoting the movie to me as it was happening. First time he's ever seen it, he's quoting it to me because all the memes and the trailers and stuff was like, well, that's weird and interesting. And then over the weekend, it's revealed that these showings play like concerts, because every kid is just quoting along. They're standing up and cheering, and they're yelling chicken jockey. They're going nuts the entire movie, because it's tapping into however their brains are wired, that Gen Alpha brain. And so it's a cultural event for them. The way that, Avengers Endgame was for people in 2019. This is this bizarro other version of it for that upcoming generation. My wife went with my son to go see it, took the family, and she said it was like watching him was kind of like seeing him finally amongst his people. It's the way that she phrased it. And so it's just very interesting to see kind of like how culture is shaping with the next generation. We're the old people like, I don't understand your entertainment. This is weird and random. This is obnoxious.
We've become old.
It speaks their language.
I'm curious about this, though, too, because with that said, I mean, I watched your review. You have your son with you, as like right out of the theater review, and you said that Jack Black's character, who plays the main person from Minecraft, Steve.
Yes, Steve.
is the most annoyingest character, yet it didn't faze your son whatsoever. Is this something that's happening? Like the audience just doesn't care?
I mean, I think it's an example of the people that made the movie had their finger on the pulse of the Minecraft audience. And it's not me and you. It's not the parents. It's not the 40-somethings. It's the kids. And the way that they interact with things, think of all the weird stuff that my middle school son does and the messages, the memes they send to each other, the over-the-topness, the weird quotes. That's what this movie is. It is a film designed and catered to current 13-year-olds.
I think Hollywood's missing that.
Like you think about those movies that we loved growing up that got horrible reviews and they're classics now. I'm wondering, is that what we're seeing right now?
Sure. Yeah, I mean, Ace Ventura, Dumb and Dumber. Like, these movies shouldn't be good, but they're gems for what we grew up with.
And then that's what I'm wondering if that's what this is. It's just tailor made for that TikTok, Gen Z, shorts, silly images, just quick moving. It's that for 2 hours.
Well,
and my brain's not wired for that.
Well, mine might be. I like Napoleon Dynamite. It's made by the same guy. So I'm going to check it out. My plan is to check it out this weekend. I know there's other films. We didn't get a chance to cover them, but either way, Sean Chandler. Sean, if there's one thing else you want to say about Minecraft, what would it be to the audience? Just check it out, or just be aware kids are going to be yelling out lines in the theater.
Man, I think that's the thing. If you want to see a cultural event, try to go to a packed theater, this audience, find the one that has the most people at it, and you'll probably be in just this very rowdy, lively environment. It's interesting to just see things like that. My son said he wants to go see it a third time and take all of his friends with him. And so there's something contagious about the energy of a great theater experience. And that's what's been missing is great theater experiences. We haven't had many of those for quite a while. And now Gen Z, Gen Alpha has one that's their thing. It's not borrowing their parents' nostalgia. It's not a remake of or sequel to an 80s or 90s franchise. This is the thing they grew up with, and they're getting the first movie.
Love it.
And it's their theatrical experience, their theatrical event. And that's exciting just to see my son excited about it.
Sure.
This is great cinema.
Yeah.
No, it is not.
You're right.
It's cool.
It's like the first time the Star Wars trailer popped up during it was like an Austin Powers. I forget when the 90s.
The special edition?
Special edition.
Was it that or
Yeah. And everyone was like, whoa, it's great. It was awesome. It was so good, we made Sean disappear. But, hey, that's going to be it for Sean. If you want to learn more, you can check him out. Sean Chandler Talks About on YouTube. All right, when we come back, another hour of Eyewitness News Mornings.